going on, Chris? It is a sad day for the team from Queens. Yes, we do have the insert lot available again. Tony, if you want that, it's available for $15 for the 6-boxer. It's been hitting pretty well in my breaks. I didn't catch any of Brian's breaks this weekend, but that insert spot has been doing decent. All right, so we got Tony with the inserts. Zachariah, I'll drop in the leftovers. It's going to be a total of $15 for those two American League and National League lots as well. It sounds like Zachariah is going to grab them. He sent the message first. So we got those two lots, the AL and the NL lot. Adds up to 15 total. And for anybody, I think everybody has the payment, $15 total. So it's $9 for the AL and $6 for the NL. Got that payment, Tony. Thank you. All right, let's see. We have 3 fresh cases to rip from today. We have the playoffs starting on Tuesday. Let's see. Let's go with this case. All right, so fresh shield case from Topps. Released a purchase. Zachariah leftovers 15 and Tony inserts also 15. Those are claimed. Let me just see if there's anything that has still not been paid for. Wait a second. Oh, well, we got a few spots that haven't been paid for. I didn't scroll down and seen those before. Okay, we have the Dalton rushing spot that went for $8. I'll drop that to $7.50. If anybody, Zachariah, I want to let some other people get in on this. I know you have a bunch of stuff already, so I'm going to post them, and I'm gonna let some other people try and get in on some of this stuff. So Dalton rushing available for $7.50. Oop, that should have said $7.50. Actually, I'll make it $7. So we're dropping a dollar off of what it sold for. Nate George went for $54. I'll drop him down to $45. And then I have Kevin Alvarez available. He went for $56. That actually seems pretty fair for Kevin Alvarez. So I'm going to leave Kevin Alvarez at $55. Darren grabbing George. Greg taking Dalton rushing. Let me just make sure I'm canceling these orders as we do that in eBay. So Nate George, I'm clearing that for you now, Darren. Nate George is cleared for you. And then we had Greg with rushing. Let's see if anybody needs the payment. PayPal or Venmo info. PayPal and Venmo is there for the claims that are being made. So George is clear. Dalton rushing to Greg for 7. Yeah, Greg, you would Greg, payment would go through PayPal or Venmo. Can't do that through eBay. Let's see, canceling Dalton rushing for you. All right, rushing is cleared for you, Greg. Looks like we have some negotiations going on today. People trying to trade leftovers for inserts and extras for. All right, let's see. Just to be clear, yeah, Zachariah. It looks like nobody else wants Alvarez, so we will let you take Alvarez. Gave everybody else a shot there. Thank you. Thanks for the patience, Zach. And Tony's keeping his inserts. All right, let me cancel the Kevin Alvarez order on eBay. And then we're going to start picking our boxes. So, Tony, that makes your yeah, I think Zach was trying to throw some negotiations around. Let's see. So Zach total for you between the Alvarez spot and the leftovers is 70. $7 for rushing. That's correct. All right. Let's get choosing with the boxes. Zach, we got to get you some cards to get graded at eBay. I mean, at eBay, at PSA. All right. So fresh case opening up right now. $12 new boxes to choose from. We're going to do left stack or right stack. First person to respond in the chat, left stack or right stack. Oh, you want Maury tonight? Nice. All right, we had a couple of people agree on left. So let's take the left boxes out. All right, we got a few of them out. Let's get the rest out. All right. 3 odd left, 3 even right. All right, I got payment from you, Greg. Thank you. And Darren, thank you. And we're going to get going pretty quick tonight. I guess 10-12 is about our normal break time. Let's see. I guess now that we're almost a week into this release. What's the best pull everybody's seen so far? I think the Elian Pena green might still be from day one, might still be my best pull. We've had some good breaks so far. What did I miss from Brian's breaks this weekend? How did how was the stuff he was pulling? Seen a bunch of reds already? Have I pulled a red? I don't think I've pulled a red yet. Meb, me and you are gonna be enjoying the playoffs from the sidelines. Who now that the Reds knocked us out, who are you going to be rooting for in the postseason? I think I'm going to be rooting for the Brewers in the National League and the Blue Jays in the American League. Oh wow, you saw two Elian Pena's numbered orange to 25 pulled already. Brian had an orange Yamamoto Relic Auto. Oh, I love the Relic Autos in this product. I've only ever pulled, I don't remember if it was 2 or 3, but they got pulled like within the same like 2. I think it was in the same case actually. All right, starting us off, we have a shimmer coming up in pack 1. Christian Campbell starts us off. Angel Martinez, Chase Mydrith, Augustin Ramirez, Juan Tomas getting a shimmer. Christian Moore, adios. Iverson Lopez, Yohan De La Cruz, Gabriel Davalillo, and Michael Quartet. A couple nice names in pack number 1 and a Juan Tomas non-numbered shimmer. Let's see, I can't remember the order he was at. The 35th spot. Not necessarily one of the highest ranked prospects there. You adjust the camera up a little bit. All right, let's see. Brian had an orange Yamamoto Relic. Chris says, hit a blue reptilian Carlos Lagrange auto. Wow, that's a really nice one, Chris. And these new reptilians look really good. So it's a good time to be hitting a nice reptilian in this Bowman Chrome release. We have a Gunnar Henderson, Corbin Carroll, Seiya Suzuki, Harold Rivas on the mini diamond. Behind that, we have a speckle of Ural Solano, numbered 182 of 299. Ronald Acuna, adios. Kevin DeFrank getting on the board early tonight. Moises Marchand, Roland Strop, and Manny Cedeno. I usually get so into just watching the Mets in the playoffs. I'm going to try and take the opportunity this year, since I don't have to be hyper-focused on the Mets, and try and watch a whole bunch of everybody. So hopefully I'll get more watching out of the Mets being out of the playoffs rather than tuning out and just being disappointed. Put the Solano numbered up there. Let's see. Greg's going to be rooting for the Jets in the playoffs. Greg, I'm a Dolphins fan too, so I'm going to be rooting against you next week or tomorrow. Maybe we're going to root for the Mariners. I like that one too. I could definitely get behind some rooting for some Mariners to do well. That'll probably be on the list of teams I'm rooting for. Moises Ballesteros, Juan Soto, Corey Seager. We have a blue wave auto of Henry Torres, our first autograph of the break. Number 18 of 150 for Henry Torres. Wyatt Langford on the Pulsar. It came to the league. Leo DeVries, Serrano, John Gill, Bo Davidson, and Roman Anthony getting on the board early tonight. Imagine Bo Davidson, somebody we're going to see with a, what's it called, a spring training major league invite next year. All right, what else do we have in the chat? Oh wow, William, you saw an Elian Pena International pulled already. Are those numbered or are they just SPs? Chris, of course, rooting for the Yankees. Me and Meb will be watching all the games. Let's see. D-backs underachieved in the first half, then overreached a bit in the second. Couldn't have been more opposite of the Mets. Overreached in the first half, then underreached in the. Underreached might be an understatement for what the Mets did in the second half of the season. Looks like we have Fuchsia coming up here. Matt Shaw, James Wood, Luke Keeschel, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Be rooting for him for sure. Number 14 of 299. And auto number 2 is Matthew Etzel. First Matthew Etzel I've pulled. Rays prospect. Jesus Medey, it came to the league. Andrew Salas getting on the board. Zach Cole, Johnny Severino, and Will Taylor. Yeah, Dart looked pretty interesting. I didn't realize he was that much of a running quarterback. I don't know if that was a game plan thing that's how he's going to be going forward. But Dart looked like he does look kind of like the mold of a modern quarterback. So our 2 autographs from this box, base Etzel and blue wave Henry Torres. Nice. You got a Mike Trout garbage pail kid. Brian says there may be something wrong with the card. You may have to send it back to Topps. Oh, it was a Brian Reptilian you pulled. All right, we have Matt Chapman, Jackson Churio, Freddie Freeman, Cam Smith, red rookie, Roman Anthony, max volume, Cags, Melt Masher, Nate George getting on the board for Darren, Ethan Salas, David Sandlin, and Steven Martinez. Martinez and Nate George. And Cam Smith on the red rookie. Do we have what are the closing odds on the National League Rookie of the Year and the player that'll be eligible for that red rookie on the National League side? Did it end up being Cade Horton, Mick Abel, Chad Patrick? We have another red rookie there. Dylan Cruz, Charlie Condon, Pulsar of Harrison Castillo, Nick Kurtz on the Melt Masher, Luis Pena, Charlie Condon, Christian Arguelles, and Yairo Padilla finish off box number 1. Decent start there with the blue Henry Torres. All right, let me try and catch up with all the messages in the chat now. Let's see. Giants won their first game. Yep, Dart looking good. No number on the internationals, William. Just SPs. I honestly that might even be better for the value of the card. Zach rooting for Alvarez, Rodriguez, White, Bo, Woods on the autos tonight, or Maury. Seattle all the way. JH. Yep, I'm gonna add them to the short list. I'll say I'll root for the Mariners, the Blue Jays, and the Brewers, because I definitely can't root for Philly. Cade Horton seems like the favorite at this point. Saw Garbage Pail Kid auto today, number 10. Do they always have Garbage Pail Kid autos? I don't think I've ever pulled a Garbage Pail Kid auto. We have the Packers scoring in the background. So, let's see. You need to find a Phillies fan. You have a red auto of Rollins. Ooh, yeah, you can't have that as a Met. All right, we have a Fuchsia Shimmer. We have Willie Adame starting off. Bo Bichette, Trey Sweeney, Cam Smith, Yervin Murillo on the Fuchsia Shimmer. Adios of Jose Ramirez, Luis Pena, Charlie Condon, Wow, repeats of the last pack. Christian Arguelles and Yairo Padilla. So back-to-back packs, the same cards in the first and prospect spots. Ryan, you're a Phillies fan, but you're good on Rollins autos. We have Ellie, who has caught fire at just the right time. Ellie was having a really rough second half, but the last week has been looking very good just in time for the playoffs. Lawrence Butler, Jackson Merrill, RJ Shrek on the mini diamonds. Refractor of Chin Siang Ko, numbered 377 of 499. We've been hot on him the last couple breaks. Bryce Eldridge, adios. Arjun Namala, JJ Weatherholt, Heinz Brito, and Harold Rivas. Ko, a good one to be hot on. I think that he'll be somebody that next year will have definitely be someone we're looking back as maybe one of the biggest players in this product. Refractor on the board there for him. Let's see. We've seen a crazy number of Ko redemptions. Oh, Ko's a redemption auto? Yeah, no, I haven't pulled one of his autos yet. Chris needs some Lagrange, Suero, and Manny Cedeno tonight. We have Chandler Simpson on the rookie. We have a blue coming up. Noah Cameron, Yandy Diaz, blue auto of Xander Darby. Auto only Xander Darby, numbered 44 of 150 on the true blue. So we have blue autos in both boxes so far. Yairo Padilla on the purple wave, number 158 of 250. It came to the league, Nick Kurtz rookie. Ramso Medina, Kenny Fenelon, Alorki Rodriguez, and Diego Torns. Bunch of nice stuff coming out of that one. Two Kurtz inserts on the board now. Diego Torns getting on the board. Xander Darby for the first time ever getting pulled in my fourth break of this product. Let's see. Let's take down Cedeno now. We'll move the Tomas over, and we'll put the Xander Darby True Blue auto up there. Yairo Padilla, number to 250. Meb, that's your Xander numbered auto. Let's see. This is gonna be an auto, but let's go to it anyway. It's only box number 2. Still plenty of break to go. I see green. I don't know if it's in the auto spot though. I don't think it is. Let's see. We have Vlad. We have Christian Campbell. We have Angel Martinez. We have a green Freddie Freeman, numbered 39 of 99. We have a base auto of Kyle Karros. Man, a lot of auto onlys so far. Sebastian Walcott, it came to the league. Dejan Marquez, Kendry Martinez. There's your guy, Kevin Alvarez, Zachariah, and Nieves Izaguirre. Mori. Kevin Alvarez on the board. First big name base chrome that we've top loaded so far. Freddie Freeman. I think Freddie Freeman was in the leftover lot, so I think that one's also you, Zachariah. Sorry, did I have that right? No, Freddie Freeman is owned tonight. So somebody bid on Freddie Freeman, and that card goes to them. Thought he was in the leftover lot, but sounds like a Dodgers fan will be excited to be getting that one. See what Freddie Freeman can do after his crazy postseason or crazy World Series last year. We have a Logan Gilbert, Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, red rookie of Max Muncy. Wrong A there to get on the red rookie. We want that to be Kurtz. Quinn Matthews, Cam Smith on the inserts, Elian Pena on the board for the first time, Cam Schlittler, Kel Fountain, and Devin Fitzgerald. So a couple more big name chromes there. Schlittler and Elian Pena. And Max Muncy on the red rookie. Let's see. Saw him hit 2 home runs in person. Oh, I missed the message before that. Comparing the Calcano and Aspel Gonzalez rookies today made me think that the Royals guys that work with signings are they really similar autographs? Oh, do they do like the big loop thing around their names? See, new people who were really if people knew who was really signing these international cards, it might lower the value. Uh-oh. First initial and underlined under last name. Interesting. All right, we have another red rookie coming up. Chase Mydrith, Augustin Ramirez, Shane Smith on the red rookie, Matt Shaw, Meteoric Rise, wave of DJ Layton, numbered 40 of 100, Charlie Condon, Melt Masher, RJ Shrek, Jordan Sanchez, George Lombard, and Wilfrey De La Cruz, finishing out box number 2. So DJ Layton getting a hit to 100. And Shane Smith. I think Shane Smith ended up in like the top 5 most likely to win Rookie of the Year. I don't know if he'll get top 5 vote-wise, maybe. Let's see, first initial and underline under last name. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out after this now. All right, up to box number 3. We are actually going to take a few days off from Chrome breaking after we've been breaking every day since release. After today, our next break is going to be on Thursday. Brian, I'm going to be out of town for a few days. Brian's going to be running Thursday, Friday, and he'll be covering the next Sunday break. So I think we have 8 boxes going again for the first time since release night. Looks like we got some green coming up here. Let's check out what that is. Moises Ballesteros, Corey Seager, Matt Chapman, Chandler Simpson, red rookie, green shimmer, Will Taylor, number 8 of 99, Mookie Betts, adios, Raymer Medina, Jacob Christian, Uniker Casares, and Bubba Chandler. Let's get that C-Rod or the Maury on the board for you. So I think we have 8 boxes on Thursday, 6 on Friday, and then back to 8 boxes on Saturday, on Sunday, I believe. Bunch of color coming up here. Matt Shaw, James Wood back on the board. 2 James Woods now. Jordan Sanchez on the mini diamond. Drake Baldwin on the refractor, 401 of 499. Luis Angel Acuna on the Pulsar, numbered to 399. James Wood on the board again with the adios. Lots of James Wood so far. Alessandro De La Cruz, Leo DeVries, Luke Dickerson, and Noah Schultz on the chromes. Baldwin, I don't know what his odds are now. I know there was a chance when the product was released that he still could have been Rookie of the Year. I looked at the Yankees odds to win the World Series and saw they were like plus 550. I feel like with how hot they've been recently, I would have thought they would have been higher up in terms of favorites. We got a Blue Reptilian coming up here. Is that going to be in the auto spot? Juan Soto, Jackson Chourio, Freddie Freeman. Nope, it's going to be a base auto of Steven Martinez. Nice pull there. And a blue Dejan Macares Reptilian behind that. Number 78 of 150. Roman Anthony, it came to the league. Marcos Dingus, Jose Anderson, Christopher Suero, and there's Josuar Gonzalez. So we got both of the posing Giants firsts in that pack. Joe Swar on the base chrome and Macares on the blue reptilian to 150. You worried about the Yankees bullpen? Is Schlittler going to be like their game 2 starter? Yankees get the Tigers? Is that right? Let's get that Steven Martinez up there. And let's save the other auto now till the end of this pack. Game 3 starter. We have Gunnar Henderson, Corbin Carroll, Seiya Suzuki, Tsung-Che Chang on the red rookie, Carson Williams, Max Volume, Jesus Midday Meltmasher, Yohan De Los Santos. There's Warren Calcano. Speaking of, there's Bryce Betcher and Robert Hipwell. The Red Hot Tigers, yeah. The Tigers who could almost not be colder. Oh, I think we went auto pack first. So let's see what we have in the auto pack here. Gold. Is that going to be in the auto spot? Luke Keeschel, Mick Abel, Chad Patrick, Kobe Mayo, and gold. We have another auto only Miguel Ulola. Second straight break, I think I've pulled a card of him. That gold looks good on that Houston jersey. Number 13 of 50 for Ulola. Dylan Cruz, it came to the league. Henry Torres, Chrome, Harrison Castillo, Warrell Solano, and Aiden Johnson on the board in Chrome. So some new names and some repeats in the firsts there. But Ulola, 13 of 50. I think that might be the first gold auto I've pulled. No, he had a Betcher once. Let's see. Advanced to AAA Sugarland in 2024. International signing in 21. Those late Houston international signings turn out good very often. So we'll see what happens with Ulola, but nice pull there on the gold auto. He throws 100, says Darren. That's, yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember him being in the top 10 of the organization update that I saw for the Astros. Oh, we have an orange shimmer coming up. Andrew McCutchen, Carlos Correa, Roki Sasaki, who look great coming back this week. Mike Trout, Meteoric Rise, and orange Aiden Johnson. Who has Aiden Johnson tonight? 19 of 25 for the A's prospect. Bryce Eldridge. There's Chris Rodriguez, Aniello Marquez, Bryce Eldridge, and Carson Williams. Aiden Johnson getting our first orange tonight. You can see the Aiden again. I thought you had him, Zachariah. The Aiden is looking good. Nice centering. I don't see any print lines on that, and the corners look good to me. That might be PSA ready. That is a good-looking orange there. Let's see. I think I'm gonna take down. Got to put the 8 in the middle. We'll put the Co over on the side and make a little extra space on the side over here to keep that one on a stand. Oh, did you not have Aiden? No, you have Aiden on your... Yeah, he was in your eBay purchases tonight. All right, let's leave up the rookie and that Warrell Solano, and then I will get to box number 4. right, keeping things moving into box number 4 of the night. We're picking it up in that one. Gold auto, the orange shimmer. I mean, the orange, not shimmer. The orange wave. Couple of nice prospects getting nice hits in that one. A lot of color in that background display right now. Orange, gold, couple of blue autos. And headed to box number 4, passing by the halfway point, starting off with a Chandler Simpson, Noah Cameron, Yandy Diaz, red rookie of Marcelo Mayer, and there's Aiden Johnson again. This time he does get the shimmer, base shimmer of Aiden Johnson, Cags on the adios, on yellow Marquez, back on the board. Wow, we did it again. 2 packs in a row with the same cards in the back. Bryce Eldridge, Carson Williams, but this time we get Rainiel Rodriguez on the board for, I believe, if I remember correctly, Meb tonight on Rainiel Rodriguez. We have Dallas in the end zone again, man. I thought that the Packers were going to be a runaway contender for the Super Bowl after their first couple of games, but I did not expect to see Dallas competing with them in this one. Let it Rainiel, says Meb on his guy. Vladimir Guerrero, Christian Campbell. We have Junior Casares on the mini diamond. We have a fuchsia Angel Martinez rookie and a pulsar Chris Rodriguez. There it is. Chris Rodriguez, big time pulsar there, number 65 of 399. That one's looking good. I'm just trying to say, yeah. I think that's another Zach hit. Christian Campbell on the adios, Justice Bigby, Ronnie Cruz, Cags, and Nathan Church getting some new names in the chromes in box number 4. Let's see, Chris Rodriguez. Let's get that one up on a stand back here. Ooh, that's weird. What's going on with the zoom? If I do this. There we go. That fixed the zoom. Angel Martinez, the rookie fuchsia. Let's see. These are our autos. Let's remember to put them down to the bottom of the box here. All right. We have Ellie De La Cruz starting it off again. Lawrence Butler, Jackson Merrill, red rookie of Trace Sweeney, Charlie Condon, Max Volume, Samuel Basayo, Melt Masher, Juan Cabada, Liberts Aponte, David Coronil, and Julian Barreto. All these posing Giants prospects. Let's see. Chris says, looks like I'm going to win your first game of fantasy football. After neighbors, yeah, today was just not a good day for me between the Mets, my fantasy football teams. I was up to like a 90% favorite going into the 4:00 games, and then I was watching the Met game and didn't check until afterwards. And all of a sudden, after the 4:00 games, I went from a 90% favorite to a 98% underdog. So, Chris, happy you're going to get your first win on the board. Hopefully, the luck turns for both of us now. Thought I was going to be sitting pretty at 2-2. Now I'm sitting really ugly at 1-3 with a very solid, what seems to be a very solid squad. Corey Seager, Matt Chapman, red rookie of Drake Baldwin. We have Bryce Eldridge, meteoric rise, and a gold wave of George Lombard Jr., number 20 of 50 on the gold wave. Nice card there. Hassan Kim, Melt Masher, Elian De La Cruz, Brian Cortesia, Yorger Batista, and Christopher Polanco chromes. So George Lombard, see what he looks like at Big League Camp next year. See if he's going to spend another season in Double-A. Scranton? No, not Scranton. What's the Yankees Double-A team, Chris? Yorger Batista, Brian Cortesia, and Elian De La Cruz. Not Somerset. Somerset's Boston. Oh, it is Scranton. Yeah, the neighbors thing is rough. Feel bad for the Giants. They finally look like they have a quarterback who could lead the team, and then they lose their best offensive player, Angel Martinez, Chase Mydrith, Augustin Ramirez, Moises Ballesteros. And there he is again on the auto. Elian Pena. Base auto. Connor Griffin, it came to the league. Kai Roberts back on the board. On the board for the first time tonight. Yahiel Melendez, Alirio Farabus, and Sadbiel Delzine. Pena, I thought that Pena would have been selling the best out of anybody in this product. He's been selling like somewhere in the 6 to 10 range in order of best selling so far. So I might have to take that opportunity and start loading up on my Elian Pena collection. We have a green reptilian coming here that could be in the auto spot. Logan Gilbert, Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, and oh my God. Speaking of people that are selling higher than Elian Pena, Chris Rodriguez. 76 of 99 Rodriguez green reptilian auto. Telion Serrano refractor behind that, but let's get this Chris Rodriguez right into a top loader. Zachariah, you still here? That one is big. 76 of 99 green reptilian for one of the top 3 players in the product. I think that one's going to have to, I don't know, what's Darby's situation? Single A San Jose. I'm going to take the Darby down. We're going to keep the Pena, the Chris Rodriguez, and the Henry Torres there. Somerset Patriots are the Yankees. That is numbered 76 of 99, Zachariah. Serrano on the refractor to 499. Charlie Condon, it came to the league. Spencer Giesling, Brett Bateman, Jesus Madej, and there's Lagrange for the first time for, I think, Chris, you said he was your guy tonight. And Telion Serrano on the refractor to 499. And man, that is that's a marquee hit for tonight. Chris Rodriguez auto under 100. All right, 2 more boxes left. Looking like another nice break tonight. All right, empty box. Number 5 of 6. Keeping things moving. Looking for more big hits. See if Zachariah is willing to share the wealth. Now we have a red shimmer coming up. Kobe Mayo, Andrew McCutchen, Carlos Correa, Kevin Alcantara on the red rookie. And the red shimmer. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Load up on the Chris Rodriguez's. Number 4 of 5. That is a beauty. Wow. Chris Rodriguez, red. Let's get that one right in the top loader. Crazy. Chris Rodriguez, biggest power hitting prospect in the class. Number 4 international signing. I know people are hyped about him. That is back-to-back packs. All right, we're going to take the... Actually, you know what? Oh, I forgot we had the Chris Rodriguez Pulsar too. Let's see. Let's move the Aiden Johnson over. 3 hits now for Chris Rodriguez. We'll put the Torres up there on the stand. Wow. Let's sleeve up the Alcantara, and let's see if Zach's willing to share the wealth now. All right, Walker Jenkins, adios. Ramsel Medina, Kenny Fanelin, Alorki Rodriguez, and Diego Torns, both getting on the board for the second time each. Zach says a hit for everyone now. No bow, yeah, no big bow yet, but we did have a base of him, I think. Cade Horton and Jake Mangum. Marcaris on the mini diamond. Rookie Luis Angel Acuna, fun hit there on the fuchsia wave. Blue wave. Boo. Sandy Alcantara. Sandy Alcantara is not on my list of my favorite people this weekend. Number 105 of 150 for the Alcantara. Travis Bazana, adios. Macares, Kendry Martinez, Kevin Alvarez back on the board, and Izaguirre on the Crumbs. Luis Angel Acuna getting the fuchsia. Macares getting the mini diamonds. And Sandy Alcantara. Man, Chris, I really wish you guys would have traded for Sandy Alcantara. Might have helped the Mets get in the playoffs. All right, let's take the autos and put them to the bottom again. And brought us good luck last time. Let's see if it'll bring us good luck again this time to put the autos on the bottom. We have a Blake Snell, Hayden Birdsong, Roki Sasaki, Dalton Rushing on the red rookie for you, Greg. Dylan Cruz, Max Volume, Samuel Basayo, Meltmasher, Arjun Namala, JJ Weatherholt, Heinz Brito, and Harold Rivas. Do a quick shift over some of these cards so we have space to finish up here. We have Aqua coming up. Ketel Marte, Jazz Chisholm, Luke Keishel, red rookie. Bryce Harper, Meteoric Rise, and David Sandlin, 55 of 125 on the Aqua. Hassan Kim, Meltmasher, Raymer Medina, Jacob Christian, Uniker Caceres, and Bubba Chandler. Chromes. Nice. Sandlin, and two more autographs. Is that Josh Jacobs scoring in the background? We have maybe another Blue Reptilian auto. Trey Turner, Christian Yelich, Shohei Ohtani, Ezekiel Tovar, and Santiago Leon getting the Blue Reptilian auto. So we have a Blue Reptilian auto, a Blue Wave auto, and a True Blue auto now in this break. 12 of 150 there for Santiago Leon. Connor Griffin, it came to the league. RJ Schreck, Jordan Sanchez, George Lombard, and Wilfred De La Cruz. Chromes. see. Santiago Leon was the number 24 international signing in the class. So a blue for our first autograph in box number 5. Mookie Betts, Shota Imanaga, Zach Neto, and Aurelio Farabus getting the other base auto there. And there's some color for Bo. Number 22 of 499. Bo Refractor, Charlie Condon, Elian Pena back on the board in chrome, Cam Schlittler, Cal Fountain, and Devin Fitzgerald. So another nice pack there to finish off box number 5. Headed into the final box of the break. And man, we have gold, we have orange, we have red, we have green, we have a bunch of blue up there in the display. Last box magic. I feel like we've been having last box magic for the last 2 boxes. Takumi and Chris calling for it though. Man, whoever I think Zach was one of the guys who called for the left side of the case, and he's certainly benefiting from that one. Takumi, who are you a fan of? I forgot. Are you a Seattle fan? I'm just saying, because you're from Oregon, or are you Brewers? Oh, okay, nice. Well, I'll be rooting with you then for the Brew Crew in the National League. I mean, honestly, I don't hate the Reds either, even though they knocked us out of the playoffs. Can't blame anybody but ourselves for that. So I won't. I'm not against rooting for Ellie and McLean and some of the guys that have come up over the last couple of years playing for the Reds. We have Mookie Betts, Shota Imanaga, Zach Neto, Blake Snell, Moises Marchand on the shimmer, JJ Weatherholt, adios, Rainiel back on the board in chrome, Spencer Giesling, Brett Bateman, and Jesus Madej chromes. Can't hate an organization that builds the right way, like the Brewers. All right, we have Christian Yelich, Shohei Ohtani, Ezekiel Tovar, another color George Lombard there with the mini diamonds. Roland Strop getting purple, numbered 150 of 250. Is that what that says? Yeah. Max Clark, adios. Nathan Church, Kai Roberts, Yahiel Melendez, and Alirio Farabus. Somebody had said something before about the Lombard. Let's see. My bad. Lombard is still in Double A. I was thinking of Spencer Jones. Oh, I thought I had seen some other comment besides that about George Lombard. But yeah, he's still. I think he's still finished this year out at age 18. Born in 05. I guess not. I guess he's 20. Still young. Still young for shortstop in Double A. Who may be ready to graduate to Triple A at some point next year, if not at the beginning. All right, those will be our last 2 autos. Let's save them for the end. Let's see, Yankees future third baseman still have 7 spots hiding. Uh-oh. See what we can do to change that. We have a Jake Mangum, Trey Turner, Christian Campbell, red rookie. Travis Bazzana. We have golds of Ketel Marte, numbered 39 of 50. Would have liked to see something else there, but we'll take it. Christian Campbell on the Melt Masher, and Kyle Karros getting his second autograph on the refractor to 499. So interesting that the autograph was in that pack. David Corneal, Justice Bigby, Ronnie Cruz, and Cags. And I feel like we've actually hit a decent a higher than usual amount of non-first, non-prospect color today. Not a bad thing, but like to get our color in firsts usually. Kyle Karros, 2 autographs for the auto only tonight. Base auto and refractor auto. Bonus auto, hopefully, right? That's what I was thinking. Let's see. Let's go to this pack and see what happens. Because if there's no auto in this one, then I'll reflip and do that top left pack last. Let's see what we have. Hayden Birdsong, Roki Sasaki. Oh, it is an auto here. Cade Horton and Yahiel Melendez on the base auto. So maybe we are getting a bonus auto. Shane Smith, Pulsar rookie under that. Number 20 of 399. Christian Campbell, it came to the league. Lagrange back on the board. Juan Cabada, Liberts Aponte, and Julian Barreto. Granja, Shane Smith on the Pulsar, our second autograph already of this box. Yahiel Melendez on the base. Gonna have to open up another thing of top loaders already. Fingers crossed, bonus auto. Don't usually get 2 on the same side. Let's go with this pack next. Make sure that's all zoomed in. We got Nick Kurtz on the board in a base chrome finally. Alex Bregman, red rookie of Moises Ballesteros. James Wood, Meteoric Rise. Pulsar of Warel Solano. Christian Moore, Melt Masher. Christopher Polanco, Santiago Leon, Christopher Acosta, and finally getting Shitaro Mori on the board with a base chrome in the second to last pack of the night. Takumi, is there are there black refractors in this product? I haven't seen one yet, but I mean, they would probably be numbered to 10 and really hard to pull, so Solano on the Pulsar. Ballesteros red rookie and Nick Kurtz on the base rookie. And final pack of the night, you hit a Noah Cameron numbered to 10 out of a Breaker's Delight. I know Brian has some Breaker's Delight coming. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, if it makes sense to break them on eBay or if we'll do that through the Facebook group. But let's see what should be one more auto coming up here. So it looks like, well, let's see. Ketel Marte, Jazz Chisholm, Drake Baldwin, Kumar Rocker, and green, true green auto, double auto of Miguel Yolola. So Yolola getting a double hit. So 2 auto onlys double hitting tonight, Yolola and Karros. Interesting there. Number 81 of 99, Max Clark. It came to the league. Sadbiel Delzine, Elian De La Cruz, Brian Cortesia, and Jorger Batista closing out tonight's break, which ended up being another really nice one. Huge hits for a huge name. Chris Rodriguez on the green reptilian auto and the red shimmer. Yolola, nice prospect from what we're hearing. Getting a couple of nice hits. Eden Johnson on the orange. All right, Chris, we're going to recap the hits from this one. And then, like I mentioned, we'll be back on Thursday with 8 more boxes coming up. Brian running that through our store on the Issue Breaks channel. So that one, check that one out on Thursday. The 8 boxers have been doing well for us so far in terms of pulling a lot of nice color. Nick Kurtz starting off the recap. Shitaro Mori, Rainier Rodriguez, Elian Pena, Kevin Alvarez, Rainier Rodriguez, Chris Rodriguez, Yosuar Gonzalez, Elian Pena, and Kevin Alvarez. Our big name chrome hits. To the main stack, we have Warel Solano on the Pulsar, Yael Melendez base auto, the extra auto tonight. Shane Smith Pulsar rookie. Kyle Karros refractor auto. Ketel Marte gold. Roland Strope purple. George Lombard mini diamond. Moises Marchand shimmer. Aurelio Farabus base auto. Bo Davidson refractor. Santiago Leon blue reptilian auto. David Sandlin aqua. Sandy Alcantara blue wave. Dejan Macaris mini diamond. Luis Angel Acuna fuchsia wave rookie. Chris Rodriguez pulsar. Telian Serrano refractor. Xander Darby blue auto. Steven Martinez base auto. George Lombard gold wave. Angel Martinez fuchsia rookie. Uniker Caceres mini diamond. Aiden Johnson shimmer. Juan Tomas shimmer. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fuchsia. Marquez blue reptilian. Luis Angel Acuna pulsar rookie. Jordan Sanchez mini diamond. Will Taylor green shimmer. DJ Layton wave. Kyle Karros base auto. Freddie Freeman true green. Yairo Padilla purple wave. Waro Solano speckle. RJ Shrek mini diamond. Irvin Murillo fuchsia shimmer. Aritson Castillo pulsar. Matthew Etzel base auto. Wyatt Langford pulsar. Harold Rivas mini diamond. There was a Maury in the end there. All right, and then to the background display, we'll start with our Chinxiang co-refractor, numbered 377 of 499. Then we'll go Henry Torres, blue wave auto. Then we'll go with our double Miguel Yolola hits, green auto and gold auto to 99 and 50. Aiden Johnson getting our orange wave, numbered 19 of 25. Then Elian Pena base auto is going to be hit number 3 of the night. And I'd say these are probably pretty close in value if I had to guess. But I'm going to go with the red shimmer as the second biggest hit of the night with the 4 of 5 Chris Rodriguez. And the biggest hit of the night, the green reptilian, number 76 of 99 Chris Rodriguez. If anybody, well, Zachariah, you a member of the Facebook group? If you're not, I'll drop the link in, and you could post that in the Facebook group and see if anybody's interested in there as well. I can. Let's see. Shoot me a message on Facebook with your phone number, and I'll text you. Or actually, probably better off to do it via Facebook. Here's the link to the Facebook group. If you could join that, and then I'll message you on Facebook and send you. Probably better to do it that way because eBay will probably block the message if you try and send me your phone number through there. But thanks everybody for joining tonight's break. Congrats to Zachariah on a bunch of huge hits. And we will catch everybody back here on Thursday. Have a good week.